body forms, let's talk about the skeleton. Most of the cnidarians rely on the hydrostatic pressure that is generated inside. So there is a hydrostatic skeleton. How is this pressure created? The pressure is created by entry of the water, and the wall will just compress against that water and creating a pressure that will keep the tentacles and the body very taut, and it will be upright. It will give it rigidity. Apart from the hydrostatic skeleton, some cnidarians are known to show a chitinous skeleton. There is a chitinous secretion around the colony for protection, and then there are some cnidarians that are known to show a calcareous skeleton, okay, made up of calcium carbonate. This type of exoskeleton is shown by corals. Various species of corals are known to secrete calcareous exoskeleton like Gorgonia, Meandrina. Skeleton mostly hydrostatic skeleton. Example, Hydra. Chitinous exoskeleton, Obelia. This chitinous exoskeleton is called as perisarc. Calcareous exoskeleton is seen in some cnidarians, made of what? Calcium carbonate, which gives their wall a tough rigidity. Even after the death of the cnidarian, the calcareous exoskeleton will remain, and the aggregation of many living and dead exoskeletons of many cnidarians together will form a group of corals, which will be called as a coral reef. The coral reefs are sites of high biodiversity seen in corals. Example, Meandrina, which is called the brain coral. There are different species of corals. They produce calcareous exoskeleton. Reproduction, both asexual and sexual reproduction is present in cnidarians. Asexual reproduction is mainly by budding. There is formation of an external bud. This type of bud is different from gemmules that you have learnt in Porifera. The gemmules are internal buds and these are external buds. There is an exogenous budding, and this bud is then going to grow, and it will soon form a baby hydra on the parent, and thereafter this bud is going to detach from the parent and live as a new individual. Sexual reproduction is by gamete production. The gametes are produced by cells of the gastrodermis. Fertilization process. Fertilization was internal in case of Porifera. In case of cnidaria, the fertilization is said to be external. Next, development. Development is direct as well as indirect. Direct is seen in some species like Hydra, and in case of indirect development, for example, in case of Obelia, an intermediate larva is seen before the formation of the mature individual. The larva is called as the planula larva. Larva formed, this is an important larva called planula larva. Remember this, okay? So that was about reproduction. Cite some examples of cnidarians. Obviously there is Hydra, Adamsia, sea anemone. There is one called as Physalia. You should read about Physalia for your homework. Portuguese man of war. Find out why it is named so, Portuguese man of war. Then there are others like Panatula, which is called the sea pen. Then there is Gorgonia, also called as the sea fan. Meandrina, the brain coral. These are the coral species, and you could read about them. Panatula is called sea pen because it looks like a pen. Gorgonia is called the sea fan because it looks like a fan. And Meandrina is called the brain coral because it looks like a brain. It has ridges on it which resemble the brain. You must read about these for your homework, including Physalia, the Portuguese man of war.
महादेव के नाम पे सब्सक्राइब कर दें।